Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? What's good? This is your boy JTL, and we back with another one. So I'm sure y'all seen the footage that everybody put up yesterday from March 25th, 2024 of Diddy's houses out in LA and Miami getting raided by Homeland Security feds and all of that, trying to, tie him in with some kind of ring of trafficking and all of that stuff, right? So now we got an update for y'all. Brought to you by TMZ. You know they be on it. They be on their job so much that the news got to call them for news. All right. So before I get started, make sure y'all like, share, and if this is your first time checking us out, make sure y'all definitely subscribe. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as y'all can see here, the first thing that you are seeing is footage, exclusive footage of Diddy's house being trashed, or the aftermath thereof of what happened. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. All right. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Yep, and there, as you can see, desk, all his office stuff, bathroom, safe being busted in. You see, they didn't really take much of anything out of there. They just searching and searching. And I'll tell you something. Seeing that like firsthand, them going in there and not really coming out with nothing or nobody. Normally, you looking at the situation is like, then what are you really doing? There's his bedroom. Went in there tearing stuff out. Closet. Didn't really find nothing. Now that lets you know they were looking for something specific. And then it could be, I'm just saying, I'm just alleging. It could be they found what they were looking for, and then they just started tearing up the house to make it seem like they was doing something they wasn't really doing. Because all of that computer hardware and stuff is what they really want. All the other stuff might have just been for nothing. I'm just saying. Yeah, you see they got a lot of space that they had to cover as they was going through homeboy crib. See that? Going through a lot of cabinets. Let's see the Grammys up there. Down there. She's gonna take everything except for the kitchen sink. Okay, so that looked like another kind of like storage area. Another office space. See? You see how it's just weird. Like, there you go. There go a big safe. And they look like they took something out of it. Then they bust down doors. Yeah. No telling what they was looking for. But let's go ahead and get into the report. So, the Army of Federal Law Enforcement officers did a number on Diddy's LA home, and the video shows clearly the mansion was turned upside down. TMZ has obtained footage of the aftermath, which I just showed you, of Monday's raid on March 25th, 2024, of Diddy's humbly Hills drawers were ripped open, belongings scattered about, documents strewn about, and safes broke into. Agents had a field day with Diddy's electronic equipment. You see pieces of computer and other equipment and pieces on the floor. It's clear agents zeroed in on hard drives which were seized during the raid. Diddy is now speaking out via his reps about the raids, and they are claiming loud and clear he's being railroaded by the government. The hip-hop mogul's attorney, Aaron Dyer, tells TMZ yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. There's no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. He adds, Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to be traveled restricted in any way. Now it goes on. This unprecedented ambush paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs, and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. Dyer underscores, there has been no final criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. The statement comes a day after major drama for Diddy and his inner circle, who were under a microscope Monday as federal agents stormed his LA estate and his Star Island home in Miami. As we reported, Homeland Security agents came in armed and ready, sweeping through the grounds of his properties and hauling people out, including his two sons, King and Justin. Sources with direct knowledge tell it TMZ. Agent pointed lasers at the two men before handcuffing them and dragging them outside the house. Neither were arrested. TMZ has confirmed these raids pertain to a federal investigation that Diddy is at the center of, which stems from allegations of sex trafficking, soliciting, and distributing illegal narcotics as well as firearms. It appears the feds got some of the information that led to the raids from people who recently filed lawsuits against Diddy. At this point, we're told his movements are unrestricted. He is not charged with any crime, at least not yet. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's a couple of things I can comment on real quick. I would say, with one thing being very relevant besides the Cassie case, but as also well the Keefe D case that's going on. I believe when he was talking to Art of Dialogue and some other people, that he was basically saying something about why not take care of me. So, I mean, if Keefe D would tell on his nephew that Orlando Anderson killed Tupac, why wouldn't he say something about Puff Daddy? Because, I mean, he's been saying certain things. He's saying that Puffy helped to conspire to take Tupac's life and get at Suge Knight as well. So you have that case to also throw in there, just as well as you have the Cassie. Then you have the Little Rod situation with the producer and musician with Sean Diddy and saying certain things. A lot of times these people don't care, especially if they've been through something, seen something, and then you mean to tell me now you ain't gonna pay me no money to at least keep my mouth closed? Nah, that ain't what we doing. Ain't what we doing, bro. That's not going down like that. So these are a lot of things to consider. But at the same time, as I've stated before, just because they did Diddy the way they did him does not necessarily mean they had something on him concrete like that. Especially if you go into the house to go get him that way. It looked like a fleeing situation. He tried to get out of there. If you look at Russell Simmons, he left the country, and but at the same time, he was saying it was not because of that. I mean, you never know what's going through somebody's mind. You can only go off of what's being done, how they're moving, and what they're doing. So I get it. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of things that Diddy, have always been said to move in a certain light, in a certain manner. So when you have these situations coming at them, and there's been other things, and just because somebody sues you does not mean you necessarily done something wrong. Especially if you have some kind of money that you can lose, you will have people that may mean you no good and just acting like you did something wrong to them, and they just want to get a paycheck. That's just the obvious truth. Can't cap on that. But y'all go ahead. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think that they actually had something? Do you agree with me that they really didn't have nothing, but they were just trying to go with a hunch? So let me know what you think in the comments. And matter of fact, even if you think that, they're still going to go after Diddy once again, leave it all in the comments. All right. So once again, this is your boy JTL with the Diddy update from TMZ. You know they always on the scene. You feel me? So make sure you like, share, and if this is your first time checking us out, make sure you subscribe. Don't play no games. Get at us. All right. Chip.